Sister spouse's fans say Robyn Earthy Colored's business defrauded them. A sister spouse's fan is guaranteeing that Robyn Earthy Colored's business misled them. She has been here and there with my sister wife's storage room, yet it is as yet going in some way. Presently, she is being blamed for awful business. However, how did the mother of 5 respond? Continue to peruse for additional subtleties. Sister spouse's fan says Robyn Brown defrauded them. Robyn Brown concocted the virtuoso plan to begin my sister wife's storage room while they were living in Las Vegas. They generally planned bits of gems for one another, so why not take a risk and start a business? All things considered, sister spouses had become tremendously famous, so they had an inherent crowd. It was hazy on the off chance that Robyn had any innovative abilities, yet the OG3 were accustomed to functioning collectively. However, they likewise had different designs for themselves. Janelle Brown and Christine Earthy Colored Woolley had quite recently gotten their land licenses. In this way, they were keen on beginning that. As for Mary Brown, she was investigating returning to school, however was ready to help any place she could. At long last, Kody Brown had been in different organizations, however he viewed this as a leisure activity. Besides, he couldn't have cared less about selling adornments. At last, the OG3 dumped Robyn for their own undertakings, and the site appeared to disappear. It was truly dead when they moved to Flagstaff, however was restored after post-Earthy Colored's passing in WAC 2024. Robyn was selling self-destruction anticipation pieces, which many viewed as tacky. She added more pieces as of late, which fans felt was the consequence of her and Kody's transition to their new chateau. Sadly, she may not be regarding her purchasers, as per a Reddit string. Purportedly, she never conveyed the product that was bought. They were charged and acknowledged following a half year that it won't ever show up. I proactively reached them with no reaction. Will attempt once more. I got nothing too expensive, so that is the reason it sort of left my head as of not long ago. Fans need replies. The greatest inquiry was the reason this individual didn't understand they never got their thing for such a long time. As they referenced, it was not costly, so it left their head. In any case, when they understood this, they did all that they could to get Robyn Brown and her business to respect the exchange with no achievement. Adherents were outraged and needed to help. The organization might be enrolled in the province of Nevada, since that is where they resided when they began it. I would go through the 2 states to document the protest just certainly. I could do without Robyn and never did yet essentially attempt to reach her through the site. Perhaps CC yourself as evidence it was sent. Not shocked that the client care at MSWC is like all the other things about Sabi, average, best case scenario. Gwen said the teens had to accomplish practically everything. Post-coronavirus, all the OGs are gone and doubtlessly, she could never anticipate that the about Robyn Earthy Colored's effect on the Earthy Colored relational intricacy. From her dubious entry into the plural union with her apparent preference from Kody, numerous watchers accept Robyn has been discreetly directing the family's course for her own advantage. Late episodes and fan hypotheses have reignited discussions about the things some are referring to Robyn's as evil arrangement to assume command over the family, and the proof is mounting. The ascent of Robyn's impact. At the point when Robyn joined the family in 2010 as Kody's 4th spouse, she was at first depicted as a new expansion to the plural marriage, bringing new energy and expectation for the family's solidarity. In any case, it wasn't well before break started to shape, with fans seeing changes in Kody's way of behaving and the developing pressures among different spouses. Over the long run, Robyn's impact ended up being unquestionable. Kody started investing more energy with her and focusing on her requirements, frequently to the detriment of his associations with Mary, Janelle, and Christine. One fan composed on Reddit, "It's like Robyn came in with a mission to make herself the focal point of Kody's reality, and it worked, tragically." One more remarked, "The manner in which Kody safeguards Robyn no matter what is confirmation that she's calling the shots in the background." Monetary control charges. One of the most noticeable hypotheses among fans is that Robyn has decisively situated herself to benefit monetarily from the family's aggregate assets. Her emphasis on buying a costly home in Flagstaff, regardless of the family's monetary battles, was a defining moment for some watchers. Christine Brown straightforwardly communicated her interests, addressing why Robyn and Kody focused on getting her a house when the family was extended slender. Fans additionally directed out that Robyn's hesitance towards scale back or lease, as different spouses had done previously, exhibited her reluctance to think twice about the family's more noteworthy great. Robyn's internet-based adornments business, My Sister Wife's Storage Room, likewise caused a commotion. While the endeavor was at first introduced as a family joint effort, fans saw that it immediately turned into Robyn's task, with little contribution from different spouses. The business has since gone lethargic, yet some estimate that it filled in as one more manner for Robyn to siphon assets from the family. The gap and overcome procedure. Robyn's appearance denoted the start of a perceptible split between the spouses. While plural marriage innately accompanies difficulties, many fans accept Robyn exacerbated existing pressures to situate herself as Kody's number one. Christine Earthy Colored's takeoff from the family was a critical second, and numerous watchers felt that Robyn's presence and bias assumed a part in pushing Christine away. Christine herself alluded to feeling underestimated in the family, especially as Kody's consideration moved solely to Robyn. Janelle Brown has additionally voiced her dissatisfactions, especially in regards to Kody's absence of exertion in keeping up with associations with his different spouses. Fans hypothesize that Robyn purposefully removed Kody from different spouses to guarantee her place as his essential, and maybe just, accomplice. One fan theorized, Robyn knew precisely exact thing she was doing. She remembered the big picture, and presently she's essentially the main spouse left standing. One more added, it's like she needed to transform a plural marriage into a monogamous one, and she succeeded. Command over Kody. Kody's unflinching dedication to Robyn has turned into a disputed matter among fans. Many accept Robyn applies critical command over Kody, affecting his choices and shaping his point of view on family matters. In late episodes, Kody's emphasis on protecting Robyn, frequently to the detriment of his associations with his different spouses and youngsters, has drawn analysis. His alienated associations with his more seasoned kids, especially those from Janelle and Christine, have additionally filled hypothesis that Robyn deters him from keeping up with those associations. Via online entertainment, fans have gotten down on Kody's particular nurturing, with one client stating, Kody just appears to think often about Robyn's children. It's grievous to watch. One more remarked, it resembles Robyn persuaded him to totally leave his different families. The Coyote Pass disaster. The family's transition to Flagstaff and their arrangements to foster the notorious Coyote Pass property have been overflowing with show, a lot of which fans characteristic to Robyn's impact. Regardless of the family's aggregate interest in the land, progress has slowed down, and pressures have risen. Robyn's hesitance to think twice about her day-to-day environment and her emphasis on focusing on her necessities have persuaded numerous to think that she is more keen on getting her own future than in supporting the family's objectives. One fan guessed, Robyn and Kody likely couldn't care less about expanding on Coyote Pass. They're simply involving it as a method for keeping different spouses contributed while they do whatever they might want to do. Fan responses. Robyn's apparent controls have made her one of the most polarizing figures on sister spouses. While certain watchers identify with her battles as the freshest spouse in a complicated relational peculiarity, many consider her activities to be determined.
With one client stating, Robyn didn't simply wed into the family, she took it over. On Twitter, fans as often as possible use hashtags like #ManipulativeRobyn and #RobynTheFavorite to talk about her job in the family's brokenness. What's next for Robyn? As the family keeps on disentangling, fans are interested about what lies ahead for Robyn. Will Kody's resolute steadfastness to her ultimately blow up, leaving them both separated? Or, on the other hand, will Robyn figure out how to keep up with her hang-on Kody and secure her place as the last spouse standing? A few watchers accept Robyn's arrangement may not be pretty much as secure as it appears. With Christine previously gone and Janelle giving indications of separating herself, the strain on Robyn to support her relationship with Kody and keep their funds above water will probably increment. One fan anticipated, Robyn could wind up lamenting this entire thing when she understands she's left with Kody and no other person to fault. One more added, Kody and Robyn's place of cards will undoubtedly fall sometime.
End.
While reality behind Robyn Earthy Colored's goals might very well never be completely uncovered, enthusiasts of sister spouses stay persuaded that she plays had a critical impact in the family's unwinding. Whether through monetary control, key unions, or her impact over Kody, Robyn has solidified herself as a focal and dubious figure in the show's continuous show. As the series advances, watchers will without a doubt keep on examining everything she might do, looking for additional signs about her supposed vile arrangement. For the present, Robyn's activities and their effect on the earthy colored family stay an interesting issue of discussion among fans and a main thrust behind the show's interest.